Hi everyone and welcome. As you know that we have received this gateway from Augmatic Technologies Private Limited, and the gateway is BL102, the BLIOT PLC gateway. Okay, so now in today's video we will use this gateway and we are going to see one functionality of this gateway. So as you can see here, I have this SHT20 temperature and humidity transmitter. Okay, and this transmitter is providing data over the Modbus serial protocol. So I have connected this transmitter to this gateway. As you can see, the blue and green wire here, and it is also connected with this gateway. Okay, so now with this gateway, what we are going to do is we will convert the Modbus serial data into Modbus TCP data. Okay, now let's see the diagram which we have follow for connection. So this is our BL102 gateway, and this is our SHT20 Modbus temperature and humidity transmitter. So we have connected B minus with the B connection with BL102 gateway, and this A plus connection is connected with the A or TX connection of this gateway. Okay, and this is the power supply connection. We have connected 24 volt with the V1 and V1 minus and V1 plus. Okay, and here to power up this transmitter, we have also given the 24 volt DC power supply to this transmitter. So both these devices are powered up with the 24 volt power supply, and this transmitter device is connected with serially to this gateway with two cables. Okay, and the cable color is green for B minus and blue for A plus, as you can see here in the video as well. Okay, so now what our agenda is, we want to convert Modbus serial data into Modbus TCP data. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. So to configure this BL102 gateway, you will get one software for configuration. It's a BL10X version 1.2.2.exe. You can download this software from BLIOT website. Also, I will provide the link of download in the description of this video. Just go there and you can download this software. Okay, so this software is already open in my system. Now we want to configure this BL102 gateway as a Modbus server which can read the data from this device, and it can transmit the data in the Modbus TCP format. Okay, so how you can do that? So first of all, let me close this. We will start from scratch. So let me again open this software here. So you will see nothing here, right? So we will click on this search button to search our gateway over the network. So as you can see here, we have one gateway connected with our network BL102. IP address of this gateway is 192.168.3.1, name and the version. So if I double click on this, then it will ask me for a password. So the password, default password is 123456. So I have to put it here, 123456. Okay, so once you put the password, you will see something like this. Okay, now what is our agenda? So our agenda is to convert the serial data into Modbus TCP data, and we want to read the temperature and humidity data into my system, or you can say into my laptop, with the ModScan software. Okay, so I can directly read this temperature and humidity data using ATC converter, but it's a serial communication. Okay, we don't want a serial communication. We want to convert serial data into TCP data. So that is why we can use this gateway in the industry as well. Okay, so let me minimize this one. Now we want to configure this gateway. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to configure this COM1 port, because our serial device is connected with this gateway over the COM channel. Okay, and it has only one communication port, I mean one serial port. Okay, you can see here BRX, ATX and the ground. So it has one communication port. So we have to configure that communication port first. So if you double click on this, then you will see serial port setting. So it has multiple modes. Okay, so you want to collect the data, you want to pass the data to somewhere else, you want to convert Modbus RTU to Modbus TCP, or you want to create your own Modbus RTU slave device. Okay, so what we want to do in this video, or what is our agenda is, our agenda is to convert Modbus serial data into Modbus TCP data, so we can read this device data over this LAN cable. Okay, you can see this LAN cable here which is connected to my laptop. Okay, So we want to convert this Modbus RTU to Modbus TCP. Now the serial port setting. So we have to specify the serial communication setting for this device. So for this device, the baud rate is 9600, data bits 8, parity none, and the stop bit 1. So I have provided the serial communication detail for this device into this software. Okay, now I have to press OK here, and then I have to write configuration in the device. So once I write the configuration in the device, you can see write config OK. The device is automatically reboot. So device is rebooted. Now we have to search it again. Okay, you won't find any device, then no problem. You can type IP address here 192.168.3.1 and you can hit enter. Or you can press connect. Once you press connect, you will have to enter the password again. So 123456 and okay. Okay, so we have completed the configuration for this COM1. So the mode is now Modbus RTU to Modbus TCP, and this is the serial port setting. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to go to data services, and here in the data services you can see Modbus RTU to Modbus TCP converter. Okay, so you can see the arrows, right? Modbus RTU data will go to Modbus TCP, and whatever requests come from TCP, it will go to RTU. So you have to double click on this, and you can see here you have to select the COM port. So in the BLIOT product series, some device is having multiple COM ports. Okay, so that is why here you have a drop down menu. If you have multiple COM ports, then you have to select on which COM port your device is connected. But right now in the BL102 gateway, we have only one COM port, or you can say we have only one serial connection available. So you only have to select COM1 and what mode you want to set. Okay, so we want to create our Modbus TCP server. So this device can read data from this gateway can read data from this device and send the temperature and humidity data over LAN cable to my laptop. Okay, and this is the port number for our Modbus TCP server. So once I press OK here, and once I write configuration to the device, it will reboot my device. Okay, and again after a few minutes I have to search my device. Okay, the device is available. I have to enter the password and it is ready. Now I can open ModeScan software. Okay, and as you know, or if you have watched our previous videos, then you know that this device is providing temperature and humidity data on input register. Okay, so here I have to select input register and it will provide only two data. Okay, temperature and humidity. So that is why we have to select a length of 2 and the address. So whatever the address this device is providing the data, you have to specify the address here. Okay, here you don't have to specify anything. You just have to do the serial port setting. Okay, that you want to convert your serial port data into Modbus TCP data. So you have to select a mode here, and here in the data services you have to select that whatever data comes on the COM1 port, okay, you have to start a TCP server and then you have to provide the data on port number 10502. And we already know the IP address of this device, 192.168.3.1. okay, I don't know where it is, but whenever you search you will get those IP address. Okay, so in this gateway you only have to configure this whenever you want to convert Modbus serial data into Modbus TCP data. So once you have done everything in this software, you can now use ModeScan32 software to read the serial device data over TCP protocol. So here I have to type 2 because starting address is 2 in my case. Now I can go to connect. Now you can see I have provided the IP address of this gateway. Okay, 192.168.3.1 and the port number 10502, which we have specified here. Okay, 10502, which I have specified here. So I have to click on OK here. And you can see my device is connected. My surrounding temperature is 28.4 degrees centigrade and the humidity is 48.3% relative humidity. Now suppose if I disconnect this gateway then you will not get any data here. So let me disconnect this gateway here. Okay, you can see LED is not blinking here. The run LED is stop. Okay, so once my device is disconnected, you can see TCP IP connection is terminated. So whenever my device is up and running, the only time I'll convert this data, the serial data, into TCP data. So let me start my device again. Okay, you can see run LED is blinking, and also here LED is blinking. So let me reconnect it. Okay, it will take some time to reboot. Okay, let me close this one. Let me close this one too. Let me search for our gateway. Okay, it is not showing IP address, so 192.168.3.1 and connect. Ping device failed, so device is still not up and running. Okay, so that is why we were not able to read the data. Now if I check again, input register length 2, starting address true, and connect, still device is not up. I don't know why. Okay, now device is up. Okay, so we can connect to this device. We can provide the password here. Okay, so the device is up and running. Let me read the configuration from device, and the device configuration is serial port setting is okay, and Modbus RTU to TCP setting is also okay. Now let me open again. Let me go to connection 192.168.3.1 10502. It is okay. Yeah, we can read the data. Now you can see number of poles is equal to number of valid slave responses. Okay, so this gateway will take some time to boot up. Okay, it's a normal process, so you have to wait until the gateway boots up, and then after you can directly convert your serial device data into Modbus TCP data. Okay, so this gateway is brought to you by the Augmatic Technologies Private Limited, and this company is a official distributor of BLIOT products in India. So the company detail is on the screen as well as in the description of this video. You can go to their website. You can buy this BL102 gateway from their website as well. Also, you can directly call their salesperson and you can buy this gateway in single unit or in bulk. Okay, and if you buy in the bulk, then you will get some discount as well. So this is how you can use BL102 PLC gateway to convert your Modbus serial data into Modbus TCP data. Okay, and this device supports, this gateway support up to 50 serial device. Okay, so you can connect this kind of 50 device with this COM port. Okay, so if you have a 50 PLC in your plant and your all 50 PLC is giving data on Modbus serial protocol, then you can connect all 50 PLC to the COM1 port only and you can read the data. Okay, so you can read up to 4000 tag in a single shot with this device. So this is very useful device, and this device also support MQTT functions. Okay, so if you want to convert your Modbus serial data into MQTT data, okay, then also it can do it. So in the future videos we will see how this device can convert Modbus serial data into MQTT data, but right now our agenda was to convert Modbus serial data into Modbus TCP data and read those data in the ModScan software. Once you have got this data into the ModScan software, now you can use this data into the CAP server, or you can use this data into SCADA like Ignition SCADA, Aviva Plant SCADA, Wonderwear, or any other SCADA software. Okay, or there are so many software which can read Modbus data as of now. So you can do some analysis, you can do some reporting, you can directly log this data into SQL database. So based on your requirement, you can use this gateway to convert the data, and then you can do whatever you wanted to do. So I hope everything is clear in this video, that how to convert Modbus serial data into Modbus TCP data with the BL102 IoT gateway. Okay, you can buy this gateway from Augmatic Technologies Private Limited website, as well as the product link in the description of this video, and also you can call the salesperson from Augmatic Technologies to buy this gateway. So we will meet you in the next video, and in the next video maybe we can see Modbus to MQTT converter, or let's see what we can see. But this is all about Modbus serial to Modbus TCP converter with the BL102 IoT gateway. So we will meet you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and thank you.